What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and it's not uncommon for the Star Wars staff and writers and such to engage with the fandom. Now, it is my policy, let's say I ran a company like this, you wouldn't be allowed to engage in any kind of negative manner or argue with the fans on your social media. It's just a literal terrible thing. Nothing to be gained from doing this, but that doesn't stop these people. It starts with, to me, it's about respect. A lot of these writers, we see it happen with these woke Marvel writers and Star Wars writers who say they're fans, but they weren't really fans. They don't really respect the fandom. They don't respect the fact that they've got an amazing opportunity to write for the biggest franchise in the world. And we have Star Wars writers, Star Wars writers, Brian Young and Bria Lavorgna, call fans ists and want Ethan Van Sciver and Itchy Bacca to be deplatformed. Star Wars writers have called for both the Cyberpunk creator Ethan Van Sciver and Star Wars critic Itchy Bacca to be deplatformed. Lavorgna has written numerous articles for StarWars.com, with their most recent being published September 20th, titled Empire at 40, The Evolution of Costumes in Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back. As reported by Itchy Bacca at Star Wars is Dumb, Lavorgna accused both Itchy and Van Sciver of bad behavior before calling for them to be deplatformed. On top of that, she also called Star Wars fans racists. Lavorgna wrote on Twitter, nothing's going to change until people like Itchy and EVS, who've hurled abuse for years, are deplatformed. The Star Wars Reddit added, and nothing's going to change until certain parts of fandom also have to confront their own racism. This crap has gone on too long. I mean, I'm not exactly sure what they thought, how they thought this was going to go, but this is not uncommon in terms of what you see from Star Wars employees. It's like this whole week has been full of Star Wars employees attacking fans. Lavorgna's view that Star Wars fans are evil and both Ethan Van Sciver and Itchy Bacca need to be deplatformed was also echoed by our fellow Star Wars writer Brian Young. Young, who has also written for StarWars.com in the past, although he hasn't written since April 2019, more recently he's been writing for Sci-Fi Wire, which is a far lefty SJW website. Young responded to Lavorgna's accusations against Itchy and EVS and are called to the platform, saying, "I think you are absolutely correct here." Now, two blue check marks on Twitter calling for people to be deplatformed is really not news, but the fact that is yet again more Star Wars related employees attacking the fandom is pathetic. Ethan Van Sciver would react to the claims on his YouTube channel, Comic Artist Pro Secrets, which, along with Bounding Into Comics, was added to a ban list on the Saltier Than Craig subreddit. Van Sciver began his video by saying, "I have never seen such nitwits, nincompoops, ne'er-do-wells, and complete and total nerds as ones who've taken over Star Wars, who are working at Lucasfilm right now and running this franchise into the ground." Later in the video, Van Sciver stated, "I have been canceled. I'm a victim of cancel culture. I've already been canceled. I'm not working for anybody but you guys. I don't work for anybody but you guys. I work for myself. I make comic books and I sell them directly to you. You guys see them. You guys see Cyberfrog and Rainbow the Brute." He continues, "You can't hurt me anymore in any way except for but to deplatform me. Deplatforming me means taking away my means of speaking to you guys. I speak the truth to you guys." And that's exactly right. I mean, the deplatforming would remove his ability to sell his comic in any meaningful way. That's obviously where this is all going. Still later in the video, Van Sciver says, "The only thing standing between the complete and utter annihilation of Star Wars in terms of it being transformed into just a corrupt, progressive, soy-based, disgusting mess is me and Itchy. We are it." Nah, I disagree with that. I've been covering it myself. He goes on, "The battle station isn't quite fully operational, the soy battle station. But if they can get rid of me, if they can shut me up, or maybe it could, They need to deplatform me, take away this channel, the channel that you guys enjoy. They need to take it away so that they can fully implement their corrupt and disgusting soy-based ideas and do it with impunity, Van Sciver continues. Itchy would also respond to the calls to deplatform on Disney Star Wars a Dumb. He wrote, people sometimes ask why it is that censorship is such a common tool for the fringe left. Well, it's because SJWs are fully aware that their deeply moronic ideology is incapable of withstanding debate in an environment of free speech. He concluded that silencing their political opposition is the only intellectual option that's available to them. Well, I mean, it's not unlike it. Or it's not unlikely. My guess is I'm probably already pre-blocked by this person. It's Chaos Bria, right? I am pre-blocked, of course. I've never interacted with these people, but this is how they talk. You know, they just block anybody. Oh, and the tweets are protected. Okay, so you wanted to engage yourself with a little bit of cancel culture, and you didn't like that people push back against that. I don't understand this. It's so very easy. I mean, don't you want your political adversaries or the people that you disagree with, don't you want them out in the public? Don't you want them out for the whole world to see? I mean, this isn't the first time that Star Wars in the last week has been involved in going at it with the fans. And I don't understand why this is allowed by employers. I mean, if you want to, how do I say, if you want to put that you are a Star Wars employee so you can get that coveted blue check mark from Twitter, then there should be certain restrictions that come with that. And what we really have here is people using the Star Wars name to get clout and then to use that clout to attack the fandom. It's something that is just disgusting, and it just breeds more toxicity for them to complain about. We could talk about Christiana Ariel getting some hateful posts that I, of course, disavow, and anybody does. But this is somebody who has also written things like, white people effing stop it. Your racism won't save you. Your ignorance is not an excuse. Lumping all white people together, lumping all white conservatives together. I mean, this is somebody I'm going after, quote, white women. I don't like this. I don't like people like this. I don't want them involved in something as pure as Star Wars. And you can see the Star Wars subreddit, Saltier Than Crate, bans bounding into comics, Fandom Menace, and many others. These are far left echo chambers, and they literally are banning any opposition from being posted in there. It's absolutely insane. From here on out, anyone posting, quote, Fandom Menace or, quote, clickbait posts, especially anyone trying to circumvent our spam filters, which should prevent them from being posted in the first place, will be banned. No articles from Geeks and Gamers, Midnight's Edge, Overlord DVD, Bounding in a Comic, Cosmic Book News, Pirates and Princess, Comic Artist Pro Secrets, We Got This Covers, and Forbes. As for why Forbes was added to the list, Moonlight Mushroom addressed that a comment, so Forbes used to be a reputable business and news site. Obviously, it got bought out a few years back and was resorted to intentionally posting rage-inducing, misleading editorials that get hate clicks. Yeah, this is incredibly dangerous, as it's coasting on the sterling reputation which lends its post legitimacy no longer has. Clickbait. This isn't about Fandom Menace. It's about clickbait. So the mods of the Star Wars, one of the most popular Star Wars subreddits, have it on complete lockdown. You have Christiana attacking fans. Now you have these new losers demanding deplatforming for critics. Why don't you just get to work on putting together a really good Star Wars program, a really original show, something like that? It seems like that would be a much better use of your time as opposed to sowing division and attacking the fans. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.